everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR and today I'm bringing you another short flight here with FSX. We are currently in Dublin where we landed last time, EIDW. We're at gate 4. All we've done is refueled. We've taken on some new passengers, which we've already done. We've already taken on our cargo and we are literally ready to take off. And we will be flying to Edinburgh, EGPH there in Scotland. Today's cruise altitude should be around 21,000. We will be landing ILS 6 or 24. Hopefully we'll see what ATC give us. So here we go. We're here in Dublin Airport, all the Aer Lingus, and then there's us. I think my plane looks a lot better than theirs. Okay, let's get onto the flight deck and let's get things up and running.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board. Please stow your carry-on luggage under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin and take your seats as quickly as possible. Thank you.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so what we need to do is go through our pre-flight checklist. Battery on, APU on, APU generators on, fuel pumps are on. That's perfect. We're going to mix the fuel feeds. That's perfect. We are going to put our seatbelts and no smoking signs on. At this point, we can put our logo lights on. We can put our beacons, our strobes. And we will not put on our taxi lights just yet. So APU parking brake is set. Let's go get our clearance from ATIS.
Dublin, clearance delivery. Shamrock 7314 IFR to Edinburgh, ready to copy. Shamrock 7314 is cleared to Edinburgh Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 10,000. Departure frequency is 119.55, squawk port 173.
Okay, so our squawk today will be 4173, Shamrock 7314. They want us to fly a heading and climb of 10,000. That is fine with us.
7314 cleared to Edinburgh Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 10,000. Departure on 119.55, squawk port 173. Shamrock 7314, readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.8, ready to taxi.
Okay, we're just setting our autopilot. So 10,000, which is our starting altitude. We're going to do a vertical speed of 1600. Our speed of 230 would be set. Okay, let's contact the ground.
Dublin Airport information, Foxtrot 1910 Zulu, wind home. Dublin ground, Shamrock 7314 with Foxtrot, ready to taxi IFR. Shamrock 7314, taxi 2 and hold short of runway 2 deep, using taxiway Alpha Tango 7, Lima 4, Foxtrot 3, Foxtrot 2, Foxtrot 1, Echo 1, runway 16. Contact tower on 11 deep, point 6 when ready.
Okay, let's turn on our progressive and acknowledge our taxi clearance.
Runway 28 via taxiway Alpha Tango 7 Lima 4 Foxtrot 3 Foxtrot 2 Foxtrot 1 Echo 1 runway 16 Shamrock 7314.
Okay, so let's shut the doors. Let's prepare the cabin, please, crew. And we are going to activate, prepare for our... Alright, we need to operate our stairs first. Get rid of the stairs. We are using the lovely A319 like our last flight. Except it's one of my favourite planes and I do like this skin as well. We do have other planes, but for the moment I'm quite happy flying this. Okay, that is all done. We are now preparing for pushback and departure. So let's get back onto that flight deck. And should be someone coming out here now very, very soon. Everything else is set.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay, we can go ahead now and turn on our taxi lights. Gear is now locked. Hopefully there should be someone coming out to us here now. Here he is. Here's the marshal. Okay, he's going to direct us out. Okay, nose right, tail left. That is to our left, I believe. Where are we? I didn't actually check. Where are we taxiing out of here? Okay, yeah, that's fine. So we want nose right, tail left.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines
Ladies and
clear.
gentlemen, we request
Start
your
at
full
will.
attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight, as we may experience turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide which may also be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and the air pressure are always being monitored. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, secure the elastic band behind your head, and breathe normally. Although the bag will not inflate, oxygen is flowing. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask first and then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until a uniformed crew member advises you to remove it. A life vest is located under your seat. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head, pass the straps around your waist, and adjust it at the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when leaving the aircraft. You can also blow into the mouthpieces on either side of the vest. Electronic devices like calculators, CD players, laptop computers may be used when the seatbelt sign is off or when permitted by your crew. Mobile telephones, remote-controlled toys, or any electronic device operating with an antenna must be turned off at all times. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the
Set
smoke
parking
detectors
brakes.
located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. You will find this
Waiting
and
your
all other
confirmation
safety
for good
information in
engine
the card
start.
located in the seat pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight.
Okay, that's our cabinet announcement done. They're releasing our pin, hopefully now very, very soon. We are pretty much good to go.
Unlocking gear.
Okay, flaps are done.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Okay, we're nearly ready for our taxi.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Left is clear, right is clear. Good engine start. Stats on the engine are looking good. Both engines are stable. Fuel is good. Everything is good. RTO is set. Flaps are set. M1 switch is set to 95%. Nav hold is set. Logo lights on and position lights are on. Okay. We are clear to go to our taxi point. Goodbye Dublin, eh? Short and sweet. We'll be back. Okay, so we're going to make this taxi. I think it's actually a very short taxi compared to when we landed, which is good. It's what we like. Time is now currently 6 PM in Dublin. We should be arriving. Should be just over an hour flight, arriving into Edinburgh. It might be a nighttime landing. We never know. Quite nice. Something a little bit different for us. So since I played the game the other day, I couldn't help myself, I had to play again. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys are enjoying this too. I am going to do a lot more of my flight sim stuff as well throughout the week. Not sure what to do with the air hauler. I don't know if that's something that you want to see, or would you rather just see me do flights. Obviously you want to see some other planes. I do have some other planes that have my livery in, which are quite cool, which I can't wait to show you guys. Once we arrive in Edinburgh, I think we're going to fly somewhere like Sweden, Norway, somewhere like that. They're places that I've actually never flown into before. I think that might be pretty cool, so I think we should do that. Again, we're flying in the A319 because this is what this kind of plane does. It's kind of these short holes. It's like I said, it's kind of the donkey of the Air Force. But they're really nice to fly. I really enjoy flying these A319s, to be honest. They're one of my favorite planes. Not everybody's cup of tea, bit basic, some people say. Yeah, that's true, it is. But that's kind of why I like it. Nice and simple. Okay, we've taxied down here, so we are going to get in touch with Dublin Tower. Parking brakes set. And for some reason it hasn't picked us up. There we go. Request clearance.
Shamrock 7314, ready for IFR departure, runway 28. Shamrock 7314, hold short, runway 28. The traffic is Airbus A320, final. Hold short, runway 28. Shamrock 7314.
Okay, we've been asked to hold short. This is why the A320 Aer Lingus is just coming in. Let's have a look at his landing. Pretty harsh. Look at this. Lots of smoke coming off them wheels. Wow. Okay. Very quickly, we need to just get ourselves all set up. I think everything is still good. He should come straight off that runway.
175, exit runway when able.
We should get our clearance now from ATIS.
Shamrock 175, contact ground on 121.8. Shamrock 7314, clear for takeoff, runway 28.
Let's acknowledge
For takeoff,
our takeoff clearance. Let's get ourselves all lined up.
Going to 121.8, Shamrock 175.
Okay, just getting ourselves lined up. That'll do. Just want to go check over our lights very quickly. Okay, taxi lights can now go off and landing lights on. Everything else is good. The APU I can't do nothing about. That won't go off now. Okay. Engine's 40%. Boarding up. Okay, full speed, max throttle. Off we go. 100 knots. (140) V1 and rotate. Okay, positive climb. Gear up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelts fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. Thank you.
Okay, they've asked us to turn heading right 335. Flaps are up. Gear up. Speed is holding nicely. Okay, so we're heading for the Irish Sea. It's a little bit cloudy, very wispy clouds. Everything is looking pretty good though. Engines are still looking good. Oil pressures are looking good. Check flaps are in, they are in, lovely. Okay, perfect. Let's acknowledge our handoff. Okay, they want us to climb and maintain 17,000.
Turn left heading 025. Resume on navigation. Climb and maintain 17,000. Shamrock 7314.
Okay, so they've asked us to climb to 17,000. Okay, what we can do now, we are above 10,000. We can turn off our landing lights. They are now off, and we can now let people...
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now move around the cabin. However, we always recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated. Thank you.
Okay, so I will see you at the approach to Edinburgh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start our descent. Please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed under the seat or in the overhead bin. Please turn off all electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate. Thank you.
Okay, as you just heard there from our cabin crew, we are now preparing for our descent into Edinburgh. We're expected on ILS 6. We are dropping down to 9,000. We're through to about 14,000 currently. We are going to be turning left again now on our heading. And I said we should be expecting vectors to ILS runway 6, which is 108,900, and 64 is our course. So let's get that inputted. Been a very smooth flight. Nothing major to really talk about. It's been actually very, very short as well, which is nice. We've had to turn the interior lights on, of course. It's getting pretty dark out here. I don't think it's going to be quite a nighttime landing, but there's kind of dusky kind of sky out there, which is lovely. I am running with RX textures, if anyone is wondering, for the clouds and the skies and stuff. But it's beautiful out there. Lovely. This has been a lovely flight, and it's going to be a lovely approach and a lovely landing, hopefully. Okay, so we are still descending. We're watching our speed. Our speed is still about 260. I'm just going to add a little bit of spoilers. Just want to bring us down a little bit quicker. And I am also going to add another notch of flaps. Okay, turning left 075. We are now just under 10,000 feet. Course of 64. Okay, lovely. Our speed is around 240, which is okay. We're dropping at a rate of around 2,300. It's quite steep, kind of like a Ryanair landing this. but that's all looking pretty good. We're not far off our course. Okay, we've now contacted Glasgow Approach. We're in contact with them. Let's get our ILS set up into the radio stack 108900. We're going to swap that across, and nav 1 is lit. We don't need to be in it just yet, but we are ready to go. 210, our speed is dropping, needs to pick up just a little bit. The auto throttle is doing its bit. Okay, acknowledge our handoff. Okay, we'll drop our rate to 2,000. We are now going down to 3,400, which has been requested by ATIS. We are now turning left. Here we go, over the beautiful Scottish Isles. Look at that sunset. Don't get much better than that. Coming through the clouds.
Shamrock 7314, contact Glasgow approach on 119.1. 119.1, Shamrock 7314. Glasgow approach, Shamrock 7314, is at 6,600. 3,400.
Shamrock 7314, Glasgow approach, roger. Altimeter 2992.
Okay, we're just going to bring down that speed a touch. We should be coming into our land now pretty soon.
Shamrock 7314, turn left heading 330.
Turn left heading 330. Shamrock 7314.
Okay, we're nearly at The altitude requested 3,400. We're just about to get back on course of our flight plan. So it'll be kind of a sharp right straight into the airport. Okay, so we are set up for the ILS landing. We have our codes inputted, radio is set, so we should be taking a right turn once we do connect that localizer. Okay, so the plane is now taking us across. Don't see the PAPI lights just yet. We're somewhere over here in the distance. Is it here? There it is, I think. Okay, so we are coming in now. So we are watching our diamonds. We are now lined up with the runway. We're waiting for the altitude one to come down, and we will lock our approach hold on. Okay, at this point, gear down. Okay, 3 green lights, perfect. Flaps full. And approach hold. coming any second now.
Edinburgh Tower 814 at runway 6, ready for takeoff, IFR. Gatwick 814, cleared for takeoff, runway 6. Cleared for takeoff, runway 6, 814.
Okay, so we're now coming in on the hold. We're going to just reduce the speed now. Going to bring it right down to 145. Okay, let's acknowledge our landing. Our speed is still coming down nicely. 1,700 feet still to go. Keep an eye on our speed. Speed is good. We're hitting 140 now. Everything else is still looking pretty good. Ready to take the autopilot off. Oh, there's an Airbus 320 taking off, is it? Or
Don't
landing?
sink. Don't 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 sink.
Okay, 600 foot.
Don't sink.
500 feet.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
400.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
The last PAPI light
Don't sink.
is going to clear any second
Don't
now.
sink.
300 feet.
Don't sink.
There we go. We're
Don't
all
sink.
cleared in.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
I have control.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Flare up. Nose down. Reverse thrust. Spoilers up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. For your safety and comfort, we ask you to please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board, and please use caution when opening the overhead bins. Heavy articles may have shifted during the flight. Thank you for flying with us, and we hope to see you on board again soon.
Shamrock 7314, turn next taxiway.
Okay, so we have landed. Just going to change from our landing to our taxi lights. Everything else is okay. We're not going to release any of this stuff just yet. And let's go to where we're parking. Not sure what's going on, but for some reason my plane is now pulling to the left. So I don't know, have we had a mechanical failure on that landing? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's definitely pulling to the left with the wheels. Strange. Okay, so we're not getting our own gate. We are not fancy enough. Our airline, they have just given us an aviation parking, which is fine. Giving us time for us to check over the plane, refuel, etc, etc. Let's just pull this in. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with our front wheels. They are not working at all. Okay, we can still get this round. Just go on the outside so we get a good park. Welcome to Glasgow. No, sorry, Edinburgh. Edinburgh is where we are. Glasgow. Air traffic control. We're talking to them for too long. So here we go. We have made it. Which is perfect. Just get onto the flight deck quickly. We're going to set our parking brake. Parking brake is set. Engine 1 off. Engine 2 off. We can turn off our landing lights and our taxi lights now. Okay, perfect. Let's are we going to get any stairs? Oh, we are. Okay, British Airways. Here they are.
Edinburgh ground, 19er, request taxi to the gate. 19er, taxi to gate 3, using taxiway Charlie Alpha Foxtrot. Taxiing to gate 3, using
Okay, door open. We can now request our deboarding. There we go. Cargo doors should be opening on the other side for them. There they are. And now all we need to do is wait for our passengers and stuff to be deboarded. Perfect. Okay, while we're here then we are going to get some maintenance. We're going to see what was going on with our wheel. I don't know what happened there. Something wasn't right. Nice landing, nice flight, and nice coming into the early hours here in Edinburgh. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys now. So we want to head somewhere towards Sweden, Norway, somewhere that way. Could always go up to Iceland maybe if we wanted. Let me know in those comments down below. And if you have done so already, please do subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I will be doing a little bit more flight simulating over the next couple of weeks, as well as the other stuff that we have going on the channel. And other than that for myself, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. I'm going to leave you with a little bit of deboarding, and other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.